So we're going to go through about 5, but remember, when you look at the update notes, there's big old list of way more. But first one that we're going to go over is there's a issue where that was fixed where the lobby chat in the end of match lobby would continuously scroll back down to newly sent messages if the player scrolled up to the lobby chat for any reason. We additionally fixed some issues with players getting into annoying, permanently falling states when colliding with certain areas on Frog Isle. I know Frog Isle has given us some trouble, folks, since our revamp, but seems like the polish is getting better and better every time when these things arise. We'll keep rolling here. We got Androxus, a fix for Androxus. We fixed an issue where Androxus's quick draw card would heal him when he hits shield and deployables with his revolver weapon. Excellent, excellent. And after Androxus, one other important one that we're going to go into is Genos. I've been playing a lot of Genos actually lately myself, so this one interested me. Fixed an issue where Genos' ultimate through time and space would sometimes fail to do damage even when the visual effect indicated it would. And last but not least, before we move on to design and balance, we're going to talk about a fix for Seris, where Seris' ultimate convergence could pull players through the map at a specific location in ice mines. We have, for ranked updates, 3 bans coming in this update. 3. But first, the balance change that we're going to talk about is with Genos, his ability Luminary. So his old one, it looks like it says allies were affected by your Astromark, deals 10% increased weapon damage. Now, I'll give you a chance here to just talk about the new one and what changes kind of went into this, Nico.
This first one for Genos, Luminary, as Rose was saying, as Romanova was saying, the old one, allies affected by your Astromark deal 10% increased weapon damage. Now we are reworking this to be all allies already affected by Astromark are healed for a additional burst heal when you use Astromark. So you can mark 3 different people, and then when you hit that 4th mark, all 3 of those people will get that burst of healing. So part of that is shifting a little bit away from the Luminary damage amp playstyle and trying to give Genos an opportunity to be more of a healing focused or a team healing focused champion.
So next one, talking about healers, going with Furia. I know we have had some people in the AOC who saw this early, really excited about this. Solar Blessing is getting some changes. Old is when the Pyre Strike comes in contact with an ally, it will stop and heal anyone in its beam for 150 or 5.05 seconds. Also reduces the speed of Pyre Strike by 30%. Now the new is refiring Pyre Strike stops it in place. Any ally in its beam is healed for 100 every 0.05 seconds. So slight nerf there, right, Nico?
So our cameraman, probably like some players, including myself for a few matches, is showing off how potentially difficult it is to actually get it exactly where you want to. No longer can you just toss it, and if it hits somebody, it stops. You have to actually be able to both either coordinate with your team, hope that they get to it, or be really quick with that refire.
Oh, that's nice, though. So we're going to move on, folks. You can always discuss that in chat, but we're going to go on to Atlas. Atlas getting a change with Unstable Fissure. The old is activating Second Chance, leaves behind an Unstable Fissure that explodes after 3 seconds, dealing 1,000 damage. And the new is activating Second Chance, also rewinds the enemy for 40 units. And with that, we're going to keep moving on here. We got a couple more to fly through here. For Nando, we have some changes coming to Formidable and Aegis. Old is heals for 55% of your maximum health over 3 seconds when you fall to or below 40% of your maximum health. This can occur every 45 seconds. The new is you now have 2 charges of charge. Each charge deals an additional 100 damage, and you are CC immune while charging, but the cooldown of charges increased to 13 seconds, or to 13 seconds. Aegis Old, your shield has infinite duration, and its cooldown is reduced by 4 seconds. And the new is your shield now uses a resource that regenerates over time instead of using a cooldown. Very interesting change there.
Barrick, the only change with a new name, actually, for the talent reworks. Architectonics, as much as I loved Architectonics, is currently on the chopping block in favor of more turrets. So the old Architectonics increased the damage of your turrets by 20% and reduced their cooldown by 2 seconds. The new Architectonics, or the new Forgefire rather, is your ultimate Dome Shield. Now costs 35% ultimate charge and places a small mini flamethrower turret with modified values, modified damage and range, obviously, and no Dome Shield. You can have 2 turrets active at once for a total of up to 4 turrets, 2 normal, 2 flamey. But
did you have any animation work in here, Brett, at all?
No, I think programming actually had just a really good way of getting this working without really needing any art asset changes, which made it super efficient. But playtesting against all these Barrack testing.
The first item change we have is Haven. So we are baking blast shields into Haven, and the new Haven is reducing both direct and AoE damage by a smaller scaling percentage of 6 instead of 7.
Absolutely. And then Guardian, it's a new defense item, and it increased the effectiveness of the shield you create. This does not affect card or passive generated shields, and the cost is 300. And then the last one is Veteran. The new effect of it is it will increase your base maximum health by 4, 8, and 12, which looks like a slight nerf, or maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken, but an increased cost. But we are bringing back the bounty store in this update. I know a lot of you, especially as I watch the social account, all the time, always been asking, when's the bounty store going to come back? Well, it is finally coming back, and we have Twitch drops coming as well for this. So limited time modes, though, we are going to go into that next. Not a big update here with that, but the Genlock patch update will feature 6 unique and 2 previously popular modes that will rotate throughout the patch cycle. Each week there will be a different limited time mode available from midnight Friday until 8 a.m. Monday Eastern. And some of the previews is we have one called Pick Any, where in celebration of Paladin's 50th champion, we're letting you pick whatever champion you want. Teammate already picked them? No problem. Play 5 Grox. If it makes you happy, this sounds like... Okay, hold up. This sounds like Nico, like you wrote this. It says, Mo Totems, Mo Problems.